From the nation's capital, we welcome you inside Griffith Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound in this one, Logan Webb. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike. That's outside.
No, that's out.
1 ball, 1 strike. Webb measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. That one ripped. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson Romeo.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swings through that. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
On the ground. The rise. Gets it to first, and that is a big first out. Runners at 2nd and 3rd and 1 out. Next for the Brewers, Colson Montgomery calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing. He held up, and that's ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one is absolutely belted. He's got it. Runner tags from 3rd. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that can be a tough one. With the bases loaded, you can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
2 on, 2 outs. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-2. Well struck left field. Carrying well. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. In comes the run from 2nd. Relay throw to 3rd. There's the tag. They get it. And that's the inning. We go to the bottom of the 1st. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Aaron Civale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Chandler Simpson leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting second, the second baseman.
In there for strike one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now it's going to be Junior Caminero. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the catch for the second out. The relay to third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jonathan Aranda swings through it for strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Right back to him on the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the Brewers DH, Joe Adell. There's the strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Simpson on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Ball.
There's a strike. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes a sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Carlos Correa. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Out to short. Adames, the throw to first. That takes care of Correa. That ends the inning. Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And a strike in there. On the ground to the left. Has some trouble with it. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So now, with one away and a man at second, Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it. And Adames swings through that one. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stays alive. Up the middle, Terang. Slings to first in time. That one hit to right. DeLauder drifts towards it. And that is the third out of the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
It's early, but the off-speed stuff has fooled him a few times now. A lot of those pitches are used to get hitters to chase, but he's dropping them in for strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Adames under it. One away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
Hee-haw!
Here's the 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Kurtz up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 so far. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Hard hit to right center. And there's one away. One out man at first. Junior Caminero, the next Giant to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. And that's in for a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that one. In the air, left field. Chorio moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2. At the plate, Jonathan Aranda. He's 0 for 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Way out front for strike 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball of the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Start of the fourth. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Colson Montgomery.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Aranda. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out front.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next for Milwaukee, Michael Harris II. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Gosh.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man on second, 2 down. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Hit on the ground to short. Adames. And the inning is over. of the fourth, stepping in, Elliot Ramos. Just missed.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's one down.
Hard one.
Liner caught at second. Willie Adames stands in. Grounded out his first time up. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a swing and a drive. That one back.
Oh, wow.
Was
You gotta go open.
touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. Hammered down the right side, the foul. Fastball for a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now Correa up to hit.
Ball.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
1 out man at first. Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. This one in the air center field. Simpson under it. Out. Number 2.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
All over that one right there. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Right through there for a strike. Strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Terang over to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Second baseman,
Out towards right center field. Harris takes it in for the out. 2 away now. So up next, Junior Caminero, 1 for 2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the ground. Terang tosses to first. Giants go in order. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Shea Langoliers. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he chases that one. 1 gone here.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Popped up. Rice under it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Adele.
Adele now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than.
Well, swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. There's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Ben Rice. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Jarrett Koenig.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball still 0-2.
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that one is fouled, so we'll try it again. Got him swinging.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Grounds one to short. Fires over to first. That's it out. Here's Elliot Ramos. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Chase DeLauder. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Boy, I feel like it was slow motion.
Tap foul at the plate.
Inside, ball.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Simpson gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the order. This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one.
Here.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
This one in the air, center field, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground, right side. Terang throws to first. Play is made, 2 out. Jung Hoo Lee, the next to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is that I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The Brewers holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Out to center. Harris settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, number 11. That's inside.
That's the ball. Hey.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Out of line, out towards center. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
Next to the offense, the first baseman, Nick Scherzer.
That's too low.
Down,
Ball
ball.
1.
Hey.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Simpson should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Next for the Brewers, Colson Montgomery.
The shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Ball, that's in.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Hee-haw.
Strike 2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one ripped left field. And he makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, number 14.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, you can't offer that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
0-2 down. Throw short out to mid first.
Oh, finally had an error going
Here's the third
my
baseman, Junior Caminero, 1 for 3. Matt Brash on to pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Over to Terang. 1. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. On the ground to third. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Sam Hentges takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to him. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
It gets down a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Adele, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And he takes a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it. 2 away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. No throw, safe at second. And a big swing and a miss.
That's the ball.
In the air, left field. And that is foul. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Ramos, long run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And fouled off. 0-1 down. And that skips in the dirt. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. The Brewers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Puts a bunt down. Turan over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. So it's their last chance in this one. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Pinch hitter coming on. Yandy Diaz trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. This to third, Correa. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
So, I want to thank Sean. He came to me with his crazy ideas. Crazy.